Hi everyone, welcome and thank you very much for checking out IPO Market Watch, which by the way it's not just IPOs. If you're new and you're watching this, I don't cover just IPOs. I cover IPOs, all of them, but I also cover stocks already trading in the markets or exchange traded funds, new ETFs, new dividend stocks. In this video, guys, I'm going to share with you a dividend powerhouse, a dividend king, a dividend stunning company, a dividend stock that's amazing. All right, it pays a really powerful dividend. In fact, it has been increasing their dividend every year to reach right now, I think, a pretty nice dividend. The company is great. Financials overall look really good. And yeah, so let's check it out. Let's dive into it real quick, because even though everything sounds good, I do have one thing that I will share at the end of the video, which is, in my opinion, I'm going to let you guys know if this is a buy, a hold, a sell, and if it is a buy, at what price. So I think it's going to be pretty cool, right? You'll know everything about the company, and you'll also know what price I think is the best entry. So guys, the stock that I want to share with you is MDC Holdings Inc. Ticker symbol MDC. This company is trading right now as I'm doing the video, right? So as I'm recording this video right now, it is trading at $43.24. The chart you're looking at right now is the 5-year chart, past 5 years, what they've done. And the market cap of the company is at $3.2 billion. Let's take a look a little bit more about who the company is. So MDC Holdings Inc., through their subsidiaries, they engage in the home building and financial service businesses. Its home building operations include purchasing finished lots or developed lots for the construction and sale primarily of single-family detached homes to first-time move-up home buyers. And the company conducts their home building operations within the U.S. Now, the dividend, like I said, guys, is really amazing, powerful dividend. If we look at the dividend for the entire year so far of 2023, it was 50 cents for February 7, on May 9, 50 cents, on August 8, 55 cents, so they increased it. In fact, it used to be 25 cents, right, way back, and then it just kept increasing. There wasn't a year so far where it actually decreased, but rather it increases to have reached now, August 8, 55 cents, right? And this is on a quarterly basis, right? So that's 4 times in the year that you're going to get paid that dividend. What else? It's over $2 per share on the dividend part. It's good to have dividends, guys, in a diversified way, in my personal opinion. It's not great to focus all our money on one dividend vehicle because it might not do well at some point. So I like a diversification, get a bunch of dividend stocks that are great. And it also feels good when, dividends start coming in almost all the time, because when one pays, the other one doesn't pay. But overall, throughout, once you accumulate a lot of dividends, it's like every single month something is paying you something. It's amazing. So I like this dividend, guys. Real quick before I continue, if you want to join a Discord that has a really vibrant, smart, great community, you can join Bull Market Watch. You can also, by joining Bull Market Watch, have access to what I trade, right? And when I buy something, I announce it ahead of time. People will know what I will buy, what stock, at what price, right? It's done live also. I post live the moment I'm going to do something and when I sell. So you know everything about what I'm going to do, right, ahead of time. So far this year, 253 stock picks I made on the Discord have been sold profitable. I'm not making this up. This is live stuff. This is serious. All right, this is amazing. 42 are open positions right now, and so far 9 for a loss. All right, so the financial performance, guys, of the company in 2022, MDC's revenue was $5.72 billion, that you can see here, which was an increase of 8.8% compared to the previous year of $5.25 billion. The earnings were $562 million, which was a decrease of 2%. Don't worry about the decrease. Don't let that scare you. Every year since 2016, if you look right here, every year since 2016, the company has been operating in the green. And that's amazing. That's really amazing, right? Very amazing. It's great. And the revenue has been growing, earnings, everything is good. All right, so far all that information that we can see here on the screen is very good. The latest earnings the company had, they had a GAAP EPS of $1.24, and it shows here that they beat that by 50 cents, so that's good. Revenue of $1.1 billion. Now this was the latest earnings, right? This was on July 27, 2023. So the revenue was $1.1 billion just for that quarter. And that was a negative 24%, but it beat the analyst estimates by 150 million. So fine. As far as, like I said, the revenue, that's just a quarter. It's not, for the entire year. It's just a specific quarter. And the fact that it was a negative 24% is something I'm going to add in the end of the video with the whole opinion about the company and if it is a buy at what price and so on. I'll explain that. I'll get that to in the end explain. But I would not worry about that specific quarter in the negative revenue of 24%. I would not, but I'll explain what I mean about the share price at the end. Unit deliveries were 2,009 to 2,536. The average selling price of deliveries was 549,000 versus 572,000, so there was a slight decrease in that. And the 2023 outlook is going to be projected home deliveries for 2023 third quarter will be 1,850 to 2,000 homes. They also have a projected average selling price of about $555,000, and the projected home deliveries for the full year 2023 would be at least 8,000. When we're talking about homes and mortgages this year, it makes investors uneasy. You hear two different voices: a loud voice on the market that screams, bear market in the home, and a crash and all that stuff in the home sector. Then there's the other voices that say, don't pay attention. It's not going to be that bad. There'll be a soft landing, let's say, even in the home sector. As far as the revenue, guys, is concerned, look at this, all right? So the company since 2014 up until 2022, can we agree that from 2014 to 2022, there's been some, shaky moments in the economy. There's been, the economy was not smooth from 2014 all the way to 2022, right? But yet, overall, right, the company is doing amazing in the revenue. Insane growth every single year. Even the pandemic of 2020 didn't stop them. Sometimes we look at a stock chart for 5 days, the past 5 days, and the chart looks really bad, it's red. Or you look at it for the past 3 months and it's red. Zoom out 1 year or 5 years and you're looking at a stock that's actually doing stunning, right? So overall, when we look at companies and we want to evaluate companies, the best thing you can do is to always look at the past 5, 7, 8 years, not just revenue growth, but a lot of other things. We'll look at some other things. Look at the gross profit right here. You can look at the gross profit. It's good. Let's go to the total liabilities. It's good. Well, for 2022, they had a decrease in total liabilities. In fact, they also had a decrease in the total debt in 2022. So far, if I look at just those years, this information, I'm liking that too. Now, if we look at the net income, positive. It's been positive for, let's say, 2022 positive, going back along every year, all right? Every single year, because I said that earlier. Yeah, every single year the net income is positive. And if we look at the PE ratio, guys, it's at 8.32. What do analysts think about this stock? They're giving it a low of 27. Some give it a 46 on the average and a high of 60. So it's like I said earlier, all these different voices on the market when it comes to the home building sector and the home, it can scare people away. So overall, what do I think about the company? Is this company a buy right now at the current price of 43 bucks a share? At the current price of $43 a share, I am on hold. The company is great. Don't get me wrong. I want this stock. In my portfolio, right? I want this stock in my portfolio. I think it is a great company. I want to hold it for the next 12, 24 months. I feel very comfortable. I think it's, like I said, well-managed company, financials are amazing and everything. But at 43 bucks, I would rather put a little bit of a hold. I would like to see this stock at 40. 39 or 38 would be even better. Next week, we have the Federal Reserve. We have Jerome Powell. They're going to announce another Fed rate hike, in my opinion. I'll be shocked if they don't, but I think they will. Also, what makes me go on a hold and wait for the price to go a little lower is because of, like I said, the home market is a bit shaky. We just saw that in their last earnings, this company, even though they did well overall, the earnings were good, the revenue went a little bit down, right? So I would like to see that the next earnings are going to be either the same, obviously better would be even better, but I want to see consistency in the earnings going forward. They've been consistent already. I just want to see going forward, right? So if the next earnings report, just the next earnings report, is the same as the previous one or better, obviously, then I'm all in, right? Also, maybe if after Jerome Powell next week speaks and the stock does go down to, let's say, 40 or 39, if it does, I might not wait for the next earnings and just take it. At 39, I would definitely take it. This is just my opinion. 2023 earnings exceeded expectations so far. They have so far had a 54% growth overall so far, even though their last earnings were negative 24. Like I said, you don't pay attention to a company just on one earnings, right? But so far, guys, they've actually been doing very, very well. So overall, great company, amazing. The mortgage rates, what's going to happen with that going forward for the next, so we got a lot of things to look at. Powerful dividend, I think an overall amazing stock. Just need to make up my mind, and I think Jerome Powell next week will help me decide. If the stock doesn't go down, even a week after he's done talking and and he raised rates and so on, then I might have to start thinking about getting into the stock, right? So we'll see. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care.